I want to ask you something also about our family members and loved ones. When they are going through a big life change, or maybe something that's happening that is a big life decision, do they come and ask us for support? Do they ask us for our opinion? See, this is a beautiful teaching point, yes, in the relationship between husband and wife, but also in the relationship of families. See, in order to be a person who is supportive and a person who others come to for comfort and you can do the same, there's got to be a mutuality between it. This takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. It's long years of testing and relationship practice to know that when a challenging situation happens, this is who you're going to run to. And here the Prophet ﷺ, he runs to Lady Khadijah and she pours words of wisdom upon him. She sees that he is confused and things seem really bleak. And when he tells her what happens in Ghar Hira, she doesn't faint or panic. Instead, she fills him with confidence and she says, be steadfast and have good news, abshir, by the one who has Khadijah's soul in his hands, meaning Allah. I wish you to become the prophet of this nation. By God, God will never let you down. You are kind to the kin. You are truthful to your word. You carry the weak. You host your guest. You support the afflicted. So beautiful. But I'll tell you something. This kind of counsel, right in that moment of challenge and difficulty, means that Sayyidah Khadijah was steadfast. She was solid. She was unwavering. She was there for the Prophet ﷺ through thick and thin. And that is why that when he's troubled, he goes to her. And something else that's beautiful in this story, that when the Prophet ﷺ, when Sayyidah Khadijah sees the Prophet ﷺ troubled and confused, she does something wonderful. She realizes her own limitations after all the comfort she gave him, that he needed answers or knowledge that she didn't have. So she refers him to someone who can actually help him better than herself. And she says to him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, let me take you to my cousin Waraqah, who was a wise elder who had studied the books of the nations before them. And he said, maybe he'll have some insights. And he did. And it was Waraqah who was able to tell the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this is most likely the Archangel Gabriel. He's come to you the way he came to Moses and other messengers before you. And then he tells him, I wish I was young enough that I would be around to see your people drive you out so that I can believe in you. SubhanAllah. This is so beautiful too about making sure that our family members get the support they need external from us, because not everything can happen at home.